Hey guys, so I'm still trying to avoid big stores, especially if I only need a few things. So I went into Dollar Tree today. Does that surprise anybody? Not really. Um, my mom wanted tea, and I needed just like paper products basically. So I was just like, she was like, "Do you want me to bring you to Stop and Shop or something?" Because she was driving me around today. I don't have a car right now, long story. So I was just like, they sell Tilly at Dollar Tree. Can I just go there? So I was like, sure, why not? She goes, oh, maybe while you're there, you can get a few toys for my brother's girlfriend's son. Mom's doing like a little barbecue again on Sunday. So maybe get him a few outdoor toys while you're there. I'm like, oh, sure. So I ended up making him a little basket. I've been super into baskets lately. But, what was I saying? So anyway, like I said, I went to Dollar Tree. Now, I will state, ignore the scratches on my forehead. And obviously this is acne. My skin's been out of control with all the stress I've been feeling, but I actually was in a car accident. That is not why I don't have a car. The car accident was my boyfriend's car. So now we have no car. That's just our luck, unfortunately. So yes, thank God I am okay. I did hit my head very badly against, I believe it was the window. I don't even know. It all happened really fast. My glasses flew off my face. It was crazy. I have something called a hematoma, which is basically like a bruise to the brain and a ball of blood. I had a goose egg immediately when I left that car and a huge headache. So my head hurts, but I'm taking ibuprofen, 800 milligram, or I take Tylenol extra strength, and my side really hurts. I can only lift my arm like this high, and my left thigh really hurts, but it definitely could have been a lot worse. But anyway, so I will get into the haul. So, of course, I went in from of course, I get more things than I originally planned for. So, you guys will see I have this huge bag on the side of me. There's only one Dollar Tree bag in here. I kind of switched it to a shopper bag because I do live on a third floor. So, it makes it easier for me to carry it up the stairs. But, if you guys saw my last Dollar Tree haul, I had bought Sonic Cherry Limeade popsicles. They did have them, and I did enjoy them. But I just figured I'd try something different. So, I grabbed, I just put it in the freezer. Like I told you guys, I always take it out of the packaging. I have limited space. So I grabbed the red, white, and blue, and I love these. Of course, it's not like the original name brand. Is the original? I forgot what they know. Is it just popsicles? I don't even know, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like the rocket something, I think it's called. Whatever. Well, the Dollar Tree version, it comes with 8s. I've been going through popsicles a lot more now because it's hot. I mean, I kind of have popsicles all year round, but I definitely go through them more in the summer. So it's cherry, lemon, and blue raspberry, and you get all 3 flavors in one shot. I love it. So while I was there, I never grabbed like 10 at a time. I don't even think you can. I don't know if they still have limits of 4. Things have definitely been more normal. I tend to just, because I know I go to Dollar Tree often, so I tend to just grab 1 or 2. So I always just have it. And so I just grabbed another paper towel. They had the Scott Tissue brand again. So I'd rather grab these than the Dollar Tree brand. But I will buy the Dollar Tree brand, but since they had it. So I bought 2 of the Scott. And then this, I thought this was such an awesome deal. I stocked up and got 4 because these are shelf stable. This is that shelf stable milk, but I am lactose intolerant. They usually always have the regular milk. I've never seen the almond there. I actually went to a different Dollar Tree today. We have 2 in our city. One a lot closer to where I live, and then one on the other end. And I happened to be on the other end of the city for something else. So my dog had a grooming appointment. She lives with my mom now. She don't live with me, but that's kind of, my mom picked me up so I could help her because it's kind of hard. She kind of like tugs at you. But, and I had to hold her with this arm because that arm's all screwed up. But anyway, so we went to that Dollar Tree and they had way more stuff. I will definitely be going there more often. So I stocked up and got 4 of these. And then I think this was a decent price for only $1 because they are a decent size. It's not like a small 1 serving bottle. It actually says it's 3 servings of cran grape and cran apple. I actually want to make a basket for someone who loves cranberry juice. I know them this is the thing. I don't think I've officially picked like a full-on stranger, but I have done 2 people that I personally know. If you guys have been watching my I've Been Wines baskets, it's a group that's on Facebook in Massachusetts where basically you surprise someone with a basket made at their house. And then now there's been a million groups that have stemmed off of it. Now there's like a quarantine, caffeinated during quarantine or something like that. I mean, you guys can search, but unless you're in Massachusetts, there's no point because no one's going to go to Kentucky to give you a basket. But if you're in Mass, yes, you can definitely join the group. But one of my really close friends, the sister is in a group. So I messaged him and I said, what is your sister like? I like to do like a real surprise. You also have to message them, ask for their address. So that's why I don't like the idea of it, but obviously you have really no choice. You need their address to drop off the stuff. So that's why I've been picking people that I don't like personally know. Like picking people I personally know, so I don't have to ask for their address, or I don't personally know them, but I know them through someone. So I texted my friend. I said, hey, if you feel comfortable giving me your sister's address, she's in my wines group, and I would love to make her a basket. This way it's a true surprise because I don't have to message her and ask for her address. So he had told me she loves cranberry juice, which is she's not really supposed to drink. And she does say that on the group. She says, I can't drink wine, but I love X, Y, and Z. So either these are going to be for her basket, or if I don't get to the basket by the time I want to drink these, at least I know it's there, so I have the option to go back. Because honestly, I could see myself drinking like a cup worth and then adding some alcohol. I feel like that would be really good. Because the group actually shut down right now. Not the caffeinated during quarantine, but the wines group actually shut down because of all the riots. They don't really want people going out and delivering baskets. So as of right now, no one's doing it. So I just picked these up. I figured it'd either be for her basket or just for me. So we'll see. Like I said, when everything opens back up again, if I already drank them, I can just run in because I know they're there. And then they had these as soon as you walked in, which makes sense because it is summer. They had 30 SPF, 35, 40, whatever. They had a bunch of different ones. So I just grabbed the Max, the 50. It just says sunscreen, lotion, water resistant, lasts like 80 minutes, it says. So I figured I'd just grab one of those while I was at it. And then this I got, but now I'm like, am I really going to do it? I don't know. It is name brand. So see, you guys can get name brand at Dollar Tree. It's Garnier Fructis, but it's pink. I would definitely have to bleach my hair. That's the only reason why I'm like, I don't know. I will make use of it. I can either give it to one of my blonde friends who doesn't have to bleach their hair, or I've been debating on doing it, but doing it with highlights instead of like my whole head, or some kind of ombre. I don't know, we'll see. But it's summer. I thought I could do something kind of funky and then dye my hair back to like natural before I go back to work in September. So I've always loved like crazy colors like purple and blue, and I've had bright red. I've had different colors. And I've been watching tons of YouTube videos on hair. I can sense that I want a change. So I figured I would grab it. I mean, it's only $1. If I don't end up using it, I can always give it to someone else. But I'm really feeling it, to be honest with you. If I do it, you guys will see it. And then, what else? I grabbed another one of these. If you guys don't know, there's like this new trend. It's like a whipped coffee. You need instant coffee to make it. So I have already bought one of these before. I just grabbed another one today. My mom made me the whipped coffee while I was at her house. It was delicious. So I am definitely going to be making it for myself. Now, I still hadn't made it for myself yet. But I just picked up another box because I know I'm going to like it since she made it for me. It's way better than regular coffee. And then I've never seen this before, but I thought it was very interesting. It's an under eye massager. I'm debating if I should. Does it say you can put it in the fridge? No. I was just wondering like for it to be cold. But metal always has a little bit of like coldness to it. So it says the 360-degree rotary massager reduces puffy under eye swelling and promotes blood circulation to lighten dark circles. Begin with the cleansed dry face and gently glide the steel ball underneath and around the eye area for a cooling relief, which is, I feel like that'll feel so good in the morning. And then it says for an added spa experience, you can add your favorite eye moisturizer or serum before using the massager. So I think I will. I'm really bad at, like, I have like an eye serum, I have like a moisturizer, and I'm just really bad at using it, which is awful. I have stuff that just sits and wastes, and I could definitely need to take care of my skin. And now I have so much time on my hands. So maybe if by buying a new product that I'm excited to use, maybe it'll remind me and it'll force me to finally use the products I have. I was getting into a decent routine last week, and then now I'm kind of scared. I've only been cleansing the bottom half of my face because I'm like, I'm not sure how my scratches are going to react to like a cleanser. I definitely don't want to exfoliate or scrub, or I have so many masks, and I'm scared to do anything right now because those scratches on my face sucks. So I have been wanting these. I've seen these in other people's hauls, and I have not seen this at the Dollar Tree near me. So like I said, this was the Dollar Tree not near me. Shower fizzies. I was gonna say I don't have a tub. That's when I lived with my mom. Why do I still think I don't have a tub? My mom has like a big shower. It's like a stand-in shower. Honestly though, I don't take a bath. I'm just big, and universal tubs are very small. Hopefully one day I have a jacuzzi tub when I have my own house. So I like the idea of like a bath bomb, but honestly I don't use them because I don't take baths. If I do ever use it, because I did receive some in a basket. If you guys, like I said, if you guys see my baskets, I've been wined. I will usually put it in a basin for my feet. So, and my boyfriend does take baths, so he can always use it. But I've been wanting the shower fizzies because I do take showers. So you just kind of put it at the bottom of the shower. You let the hot water hit it, and then you get that fragrance in the shower, and it's made with essential oils. And it says it will last long even after the tablet dissolves. So I don't know how quickly it dissolves. I've never used these before because I don't take like super long showers. So maybe this will be a treat, or maybe one fizzy will last me 2 or 3 showers if I pick it up off the floor and put it on my bathroom shelf. We will see. But it comes with a 4-pack for $1. That is awesome. So that's like 25 cents a pack. And it's eucalyptus and spearmint. I love eucalyptus. I know not everyone's like a huge eucalyptus fan, and it is very relaxing. Stress relief candle from Bath and Body. It's not one of my favorites, but it's one of my mom's favorites. But it's definitely in like my top 5. So, and I do find myself very relaxed when I use. I usually have the stress relief lotion on my desk and stuff like that, especially at work. So this will be a nice little treat, my shower fizzies. Then I had actually seen this in someone's haul, and I was like, oh, if I can see that at the one near me, I want to get it. It's so cute. So it is a hair clip. It's not a scrunchie. That's why it's something different and I like. So if I want to put my hair like half and half, or if I just want to clip back 2 pieces, I have a cute little like scarf in the back of my head, and it's very summery. It's like a palm leaf with watermelons. Super cute. And then they had this too in the makeup section. It's a shadow switching sponge. It's a sponge cleaning tool that easily removes color from eyeshadow brushes that can be used to apply a new color. So this is awesome. Maybe I'll just open it for you guys. See, I've had one similar to this, and then it got like really dirty and I threw it away. Yeah, it says for powder dry makeup, gently glide your brush in a circular motion on the black pads to remove color, not for liquid makeup. But it has like a scrubby black pad on the inside. Yeah, you can see that. And basically you just run the brush through this, and it kind of removes that shadow very quickly, so you can do a new shadow to blend everything out. So this is very good if you don't have like tons of brushes, or you're just kind of lazy and want to use one brush. I know I can be like that. So this is always a good option to have. This is super random. It's whatever I grab out of the bag. And then I just thought these were so cute. They're just letter stickers, but they have the cutest little floral print on them. So I figured I could grab this. And then I have tons of these in the skinnier version. I have never honestly seen the bigger version at Dollar Tree. These are so good to organize your drawers. They have the little feet so it stays in place, and then it also has this grip thing at the bottom so your stuff does not slide around as you close and open the drawers. Everything stays in its place. So I have a drawer on my top of my dresser. It's like a skinnier drawer, and then I have 2 deep drawers. So my skinnier drawer, I actually have all my jewelry in it, my excess jewelry. So I might put this in there to hold some jewelry in here, or I might go in one of my drawers in my vanity to organize makeup. We'll see. But like I said, I never see these bigger ones, and it was honestly the only one, so I grabbed it. And then these, it'll either be for me for my basin, like when I do my feet, or I can throw it in someone's basket. If I've been seeing things that I think is cute for someone's basket, I've kind of just been grabbing it. I have seen these in other hauls. I have never seen this at my Dollar Tree that's closer to me. Like I said, this is the one that was farther away. So worth going there. Now I know. But it's the cute little, I'm sure if you guys watch Dollar Tree hauls, I'm sure you guys seen these before. It's the cute little Spa Natural Bath Salt. This is the only two. They had literally the last two. This one has the little rose petals with essential oils. And this one has the chamomile, I believe. Yes. So I just find these, they look so high end. This does not look like a Dollar Tree product. And honestly, I don't think it is. It doesn't say Greenbrier on it. But anyway, so it even says free of paraben, sulfate, synthetic, artificial colors, dyes, scented only with essential oils. Now you can feel free to get clean with it. And it has 500 grams in each. So that is awesome. It even says special gift for you in the corner. And you just mix 1 to 2 cups with warm bath water and indulge in a relaxing soak. So grab these. And then if you guys saw in one of my hauls, I always get like the Sure scents for my bathroom. I have this exact one right now, the Hawaiian scent. So I just thought when that one empties, I can just open up this bag and pour it back in. I just figure it's less waste. I mean, this is a plastic bag. Obviously, it's still like a waste, but it's not as wasteful as the big container every single time. So I am trying to be more conscious of that. And you probably get more for your money, I feel like. We will see when I open it and fill it. But grab that. And it even says you don't even have to keep refilling that same container. It says you can even use like a cute little glass container. Like you can make it more cutesy if you don't want just like the plastic Dollar Tree container. So I might even consider that. We'll see. But I just picked that up. I do like that scent. And then I grabbed a contour brush by Wet n Wild while I was there. I also grabbed a nourishing hair oil. I figured I would give it a shot. It says it's exotic shea butter, yet coconut and shea for all hair types. This lightweight formula will transform your dry, lifeless hair into soft, nourished locks, like you stepped out of a salon. Apply to damp or dry hair and style as desired. I'm dying to wash my hair. I only wash my hair once a week, just to try to keep it healthier. And the day of the accident had been a week. So I was literally going to come home and take a nice shower and go to bed and wash my hair and all that. And then obviously I got into the accident. Even today's actually the first day I wore my hair up. And today is Friday. This will be Monday's video, I think. So it's been 3 days since the accident. And this is the first time I can put my hair up. The bump is a lot smaller, thank God. But it's still hurting. So I'm probably going to wait till at least Sunday to wash my hair. As gross as that is, I'm just so scared, honestly. Like, I can't even imagine rubbing my head right now, to be honest with you guys. And then I had seen this in someone else's haul too. It's a detangler brush. The one I have is just like a very small version. It doesn't have like the little handle. So sometimes I have a hard time getting a good grip on it. And I think it's like a name brand, like wet brush. So obviously this is not name brand, it's just a Dollar Tree version. But it does have the same sort of bristle. So I think it's going to work the same way, honestly. And I like that it has the little handle. So I figured I would just give that a shot. I am definitely going to need a detangle afterwards. And then I grabbed this. So I have tons of big hand sanitizers. I don't like stock up. Like when I see it, I don't buy 4 or 5. I'm not trying to screw people over. But I have gone to like 3 different stores and I've seen it at those 3 different stores. And I am going to need it when I go back to work come September. It is going to be mandatory that we each have one at our desk. I do work at a school. So I figured each time I see it, I will grab one. So, like I said, I went to 3 different stores, so 3 different hand sanitizers. I have not seen any small ones, though. And I do want a small one to travel with. So, I only have, like, 3 left now. And whenever those run out, that's it. I have no more smaller ones. So, I figured this would be perfect. I can refill my big ones into these. And it's a nice little, like, I can just squirt it right into my hands. So, I grabbed that. Is that it? Oh, everything but the bag on the side of me. This is just apples my mom gave me. And like I said, I bought 4 of those, so there's 3 more in here. I just figured it's good to have since it's a shelf-stable item. And it's literally good till March 20th, 2021. Alright, and then the last thing is breads. So if you guys saw in another Dollar Tree haul, I had bought Eli's or Ellie's. I don't even know the name of it. Thrifty Tiffany is obsessed with these bagels. She makes breakfast sandwiches for her 3 kids almost every day using these bagels. And I do eat a breakfast sandwich almost every day too. So I had bought the plain. That was the only one I saw that day. Actually, I'm lying. I had seen also like a cinnamon raisin. But I'm not into... I like sweet bagels, but I'm more into a savory because I make it into a breakfast sandwich. I don't just put cream cheese. Cream cheese actually goes right through me because I'm lactose intolerant. So as much as I love cream cheese and I used to eat it all the time, I very, very, very rarely have cream cheese now. So that's why I'll make it into a breakfast sandwich. So today I saw the everything bagel and I was like, I gotta give that a shot. They are so like soft. Oh, love it. And they're like a little minier, which I kind of like. I feel like the big ones are a little harder. Sometimes they're harder to bite into. And a lot of times I only... like the egg is smaller than the bagel, so it's just weird. Like these, I find these to be the perfect little shape. So I grabbed another one of these. And then Thrifty Tiffany is always, she buys these every time they're there. And she said her and her family are obsessed with them. She said she'll buy like 4 and freeze 2. So I obviously don't have freezer room. So I only bought 2 just to have for now. And they are mini croissant rolls. Just little dinner rolls. I thought these would be so cute to have just with dinner or even like in the morning with just some butter. I just figured, I know she speaks very highly of them, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So I grabbed 2 of those. And then last but not least, we eat a lot of tortillas in this house. And so I grabbed a bag of tortillas. So that is basically it. I will mention it now, so if this doesn't interest you, you guys can click out. It'll be very brief. So basically, the reason I don't have a car right now is because I had a recall on my car 3 weeks ago for an airbag and front end corrosion. So I called and they were like, okay, bring it up Wednesday night. You can drop your key in the garage. There's like a little hole that you can put it in. And they were like, and you can come pick it up Thursday, and then you'll come back the following week for the front end corrosion. So I said, okay. So like I said, today is Friday. So Wednesday made 3 weeks that it's been at the dealership. So it's been 3 weeks and 2 days. So on that Thursday, 3 weeks ago, I just waited and waited for them to call me. And with COVID-19, they have earlier hours now, and they don't open Saturdays anymore, just Monday through Friday till 3. So it was hitting 2 o'clock, and I'm like, where are these people? Haven't called me. So she called me today. Well, she called me at 2, finally, like right after I said that to myself. Because I'm like, it's an hour before closing. I got to call soon. She called me, and she said that the front end corrosion on my car was a lot worse than they thought. They said they inspected it when they did the airbag recall, and they didn't even feel comfortable me leaving the lot with it. They said it was going to be a liability. So I was like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'm not driving. I'm not working, so I don't need the car to get around, thankfully. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'll leave it there. So she was like, okay. She goes, now due to COVID-19, it's going to take some time for the cross member, which is the part that had the corrosion that had to be replaced through the recall. It's going to take a week for the cross member to come in. That's why we were going to make an appointment next week for you to come back up. So just be aware it's going to be at least another week because the cross member is going to have to come in and then we have to install it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So then the following week she calls me. So this was last week. And she says, hi, I know, I just want to make you aware that, the cross member came in and they were going to put it in, but they didn't realize they needed a special bolt and like screw to get the cross member where it needed to be. So now I have to call to order that bolt, screw, whatever it was, before the cross member can be put in. So it's going to be at least another week. So I know nothing about cars, and I honestly don't like driving unless I absolutely have to. For you guys that don't know, I literally just got my license last year, and I'm 28, so about to be 29. So I waited almost a decade to get my license. So I was like, that's fine. I was like, I'm not working. My boyfriend has his car. So, I'm home alone during the day, but when he gets home, if I need to go grocery shopping or we need to go out, we have his car. So I was like, that's fine. I always try to be friendly and kind. I've worked for the public. I know it can be tough. So, I thought it was kind of weird because it's just a bolt. I'm like, they don't have that there, but whatever. So I even called my brother because my brother's a mechanic and he's worked at dealerships in the past. 2 different dealerships, in fact. 2 different companies, 3 different dealerships. He's worked for Honda and Toyota. And he's worked at 2 different Toyotas. But anyway, he told me, he's like, that is a little strange. You would think they would at least, I could see not having the cross member there. Obviously, they're not going to just have a million parts hanging around, but you would think they'd have the bolt and the screws. But from my brother told me, I guess Mitsubishis aren't as like common anymore. I believe it because the dealership is like this small. Seriously, so small. I almost drove past it. So he's like, so it's possible they don't have a lot of things there and they do have to order it. He goes, they might just be doing more like tune-ups and oil changes and that kind of stuff. So I was like, it's fine. It is what it is. So then this week came and I was like, you know what? I'm giving them till Friday. And if they don't call me by Friday, I'm going to call them because, you know, it's been 3 weeks just to get a heads up. Not to, you know, just to know, hey, you know, did that bolt come in? What's going on? Just to kind of know what's going on with my car. Because they're not making any money off my car. So I just don't want it to be forgotten. Because I know my car is not the top priority to them. And then, obviously, since me and my boyfriend got into the car accident on Tuesday, now we have no means of transportation. So that makes things a little more difficult, too. So I was going to call today. Well, I woke up today at 8:50 with a phone call from them saying that my recall stuff was complete. But now my car doesn't start. They said that the wire that connects to the starter is completely rotted. And they said that I either had to pay $250 to replace it because it's not part of the recall, or to have a tow to bring my car home. I think they were being, I'm trying to think of a nice word for this, money hungry, because the following week I had specifically mentioned that my brother was a mechanic, because when she called to mention the bolts, right away she was like, oh, you know, there's other issues with your car, you have a leak, there's a power steering leak issue, whatever. So I was honest and upfront with her, and I said, you know, I only want you guys to do things for the recall. I am glad you made me aware of that. And I told her the truth. I said, my brother's a mechanic, so once the recall stuff is done, he can look at it and do that work for me for free, no offense. So she was like, no, that's completely understandable. I will honestly say, the woman I talked to on the phone, I don't know if that's the same woman I talked to today. If it is, whatever. But the woman I talked to on the phone was very nice. And she was like, you know, I even mentioned, you know, it's like, you know, I work at a school. I've been out of work for 2 months due to COVID. Now I'm out of work till September. Granted, I did just get approved from work from home, but I didn't go into all that. So I was like, you know, I just got to be really careful with my expenses. So she's like, no, totally understandable. She was like, okay, we'll just do the stuff for the recall. And, you know, we can give you a rundown of what we feel needs to be worked on so you can, you know, run it by your brother. So I was like, okay. So when she called me today, I was like, you know, to me, that's shady. I think they knew they couldn't make money off me because they knew my brother was a mechanic. So they found a way to make money off me, because now they were saying my car wasn't even able to leave the lot because the car wouldn't even start. But yeah, I've been bringing it. I brought it there, no problem. And I work in the city that the dealership is in. So I was even like, I've been driving that car for the last 6 months to and from where I live to exactly where that dealership is, and I've never had a problem. And now all of a sudden there's a problem when my car is there to be fixed for free. Now there's suddenly a problem because you guys want money off of it. So I was mad and I hung up, and thankfully my boyfriend's stepfather went up with me and I caused the scene. I don't like being that person, but when I feel I'm getting taken advantage of, I will open my mouth. So it's unfortunate that people try to take advantage. Magically, I don't know if it's because I brought a man or if it's because I opened my mouth, but suddenly the car was able to start. Now, I'm not trying to say my car is in perfect condition. I don't know if they did, like I said, I don't know if it's because there was a man or if it's because I complained, but they did get it to start only enough for me to drive it home. They said once the car engine was shut off, it would not turn back on. And I am absolutely fine with that. As long as I can get it to my parents' house for my brother to work on it for free and just pay for the part, I'll take it. So they were like, we were able to start it. Yeah, you didn't give me that option on the phone when you called me 3 hours ago, huh? It was, $250 a tow. Right away when I got there, they were like, oh, you can pay a tow if you don't want to pay us. I'm like, yeah, you guys don't. I can pay the tow. That's the point. It's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of mine. And the dealership was 2 cities away from where I live. So that tow wasn't going to be cheap. So thankfully, I'm trying to get past that. As you guys can tell, I was angry about it. They were able to start up the car enough for me to get home. So I was able to drive to get to my parents' house and turn off the car. And they were right. It didn't turn back on. I never doubted that there was corrosion. My brother told me that before I even bought the car. I never thought they were making it up. It was just the way that phone call went was not nice. The way it just wasn't. And like I said, they couldn't say, hey, we can try to spark it for you to get it home. No, it was pay $250 or get it towed. It was just extremely rude and unprofessional. So thankfully, it's over. It's at my parents' house. My brother has the weekend off, and my brother's gonna look at it. And the wire is literally this small. Like, they showed it to my boyfriend's stepfather. So a wire this small definitely doesn't cost anywhere near $250. The $250 was for the work, which my brother's doing for free. So I don't know how much the wire is going to cost. If you guys are interested, I can do a follow-up video. You guys can leave a comment. But I'm sure a wire this big is going to be less than $50. So hope now my car will get fixed for a lot cheaper. And now it's in really good standing. I have all new airbags. I have a whole new cross member, which is really important. I don't even know what it was, but my brother said it's what holds the engine in the car. And now I have no more rot anymore once that wire is fixed. So my car will basically be brand new, which is great. And I'm going to pay almost nothing for it. So, if any of you guys are curious, it was Mitsubishi of New Bedford. I would never do business with them again. I will be leaving some really nice reviews for them online because you don't fuck with me, okay? Anyway, that was it. Sorry, guys. I know I wasn't my usual chipper self. I'm usually a lot more calm and zen. I don't like confrontation. But if you back someone up in a corner, that's how they're going to get. And I don't even like that my boyfriend's mom saw that side of me because I am not like that 99% of the time. But I'm going to stand up for myself when I feel like I'm being screwed over. And I was definitely screwed over in that moment. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I complained or I said I had a man with me. So suddenly they got the car to stop. But it's over. It's done with. It's in front of my parents' house. I just can't wait. It'll be done this weekend. And at least we will have one car between me and my boyfriend. It just seems to always be one thing after another. It was the recall. It was, only supposed to be a day. Then it was 3 weeks. Now it doesn't even start at all. And then it was a car accident. Now he doesn't even have his car. And I just don't have the greatest luck, unfortunately. That's just how the dice roll for me, sadly. All right, guys, that's it. Be safe.